sparkly white good. Oh, roll the windows up, let's see if it works. If it doesn't, fuck man, that sucks, it's hot. I hate my AC and I just dropped something out of my pocket. Just dropped something out of my pocket. I just dropped something out of my pocket. Oh, I got I got fucking, I got something all over my fingers. Antifreeze, that's what it is, antifreeze. I got anti-freeze on my finger. And I got one camel left to linger. I'm not doing this for any particular reason. Hey, there's that fucking big ass American sign. Fuck yeah. Jesus Lord, it's hot. 98 degrees. I could say I've had it with the heat, but in 5 months I'll probably be saying I've had it with the cold. It's up and down and all around. Hey, you know what? The 2020 Corvette came out. I didn't watch the unveil, but you know what? I really haven't really I haven't really, not really in a really long time have I really ever really paid attention to the Corvette. Not much lately. I like the body style of the Z06. Anything above the Z06 is nice looking. But yeah, the 2020 Vette. What can we say about that? It looks like a race car, man. It looks like a damn good race car. It looks like everybody that has a Vette right now should sell their C7 and get the C8. Well, you know what's frustrating about the 2020 Vette? It doesn't have a manual gearbox. We are ruining. For a second there, I paused so I wouldn't offend anybody, but fuck it. We're ruining cars. Seriously, we're fucking ruining them. It's over, it's done. What do you want now? I don't know. Let's all just sit in our fucking car and be like, hey, well, I'm looking for D. Where's D at? I can't find D. Because typically I'm a first gear driver, but I can't find D. Oh, wait a minute. D stands for drive. Oh, man. Look, guys, this shit's getting old. People are so worried about getting super fast times, which is cool. But there's people out there that want to shift gears. They want to row through them. You can't just build a car without the option of a manual. It's getting old seeing that. I mean, I'm only 31, so I haven't been around for fucking 50 years. But I've seen the ups and downs of the automotive world from my times as a kid sitting on the TV, watching TV. Clearly, watching TV. And I've seen automatics that I think cars should be automatics. And I've seen cars that should be clutches and automatics. And this is the case of one. Anyways, on from that, because that's a big argument that everybody has, and I don't want to be the same guy that has that argument. It looks damn good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man, that thing is fucking badass. That Vette looks real good. It kind of looks like a Camaro in a couple places. But, you know what? That's their lineup. It's as to be expected that the back end might look a little bit like the styling points that GM is coming out with. which is the Camaro, and the Cruise, and the fucking Impala, and the Malibu. Like, they're all gonna be looking kind of the same. I remember back in the day when the Avenger was like looking like the minivan, looking like the Intrepid, looking like the Stratus, looking not like the Viper. So you know what? It doesn't matter. I mean, nowadays you got the big ass Aston Martin Fusion, and then you got the Aston Martin Focus, and then you got the Aston Martin Fiesta. They're all a scaled down model of each other. Nothing wrong with that. So the back of it looks damn good. The front of it looks similar to the C7, which is alright. It looks damn good. Like, from the side, it is really pleasing. It's a short car. It's not it's not short. Like, it's not like a fucking Miata. But it's not massive. It's not as big as a fucking Aventador. It's not massive. It's just a nice looking car. And for like 60 grand, 495 horsepower, what? Under 3 seconds, 0 to 60. I mean, damn, dude, you can get to Walmart pretty fucking quick in that car and get a good parking spot. And if you encounter any speed bumps, what, you got like 1.9 inches, that front end will lift up, and hey, if you go there a couple times in a row, yeah, the data will remember that. And next thing you know, you don't have to push a button, it'll do it for you. That's pretty cool. That's for those people that forgot because they're looking at, you know, the crowd going, hey, are they looking at me? And then all of a sudden, scratch, rip off the front lip. That's not going to happen if you go to Walmart quite a bit. But usually bed owners don't really go to Walmart very much. I might see a vet at Walmart like 3 or 4 times. Maybe what they do is they go home and park their car and then get out the fucking Equinox and then go to Walmart. I don't know. I'm not a vet owner. And I probably won't ever be one unless you give me the money or you give me one. Then I'll buy one because that thing's sweet looking. So, and then the talk about the computer might not be tunable. Well, if that's, you know what, they said the same thing about them big ass Hemi motors, man. They were like, oh, you can't do it. And then what, Gas Monkey did it. And then, well, other people did it too, but it's just an example. They managed to fucking stand alone that thing. You know what? The tuning world are a bunch of hackers in the automotive world. And I'm not saying to the companies or stealing their cars or nothing. When you buy a fucking car, that motherfucker's yours. And the minute somebody like PFI gets a hold of that fucking ECU, you damn right they're going to hack into that software and they're going to change the settings. There is nothing wrong with changing the settings of the car that you just paid 60 grand for. So it's not confirmed from the articles that I've written. But it's gonna be tuned. People are going to tune it. My God, if you can tune a Huracan, you can tune a fucking Chevrolet Corvette. I mean, I've also seen parts in the article to where like it'll recognize the change and it'll go into safe mode and it'll limp and it'll fucking be a wet dog that is unaware that he's in a pond full of ice in the Lake Michigan desert of life and can't move. Things like that could happen. But it's a really nice car. The interior is really good looking. The steering wheel is kind of ugly. That's about my only complaint on that car is the damn steering wheel. It looks funny as shit. The center console, I like how they lined up the buttons and everything for the air climate control and all of that stuff. And, you know, like the heated and air conditioned seats, I'd imagine that'll probably be in it. The one complaint I have about that is, like in the picture it said 72 degrees. That 72 degree spot, it looks like the Cadillacs and it's all digital looking, like old digital, like 72, not 72 font. But other than that, oh well, dude, you're not buying that car for the damn look of like the center console stripped of buttons. You might be. I would be. I'd be buying it for all kind of things, but that center strip is really, really pretty. That's a pretty tough word for a man to say. Is like that Vette center strip is pretty, like a flower blossoming. The heat is getting me, and I like it. Might not like it because I'll probably get home and die from heat exhaustion. The exhaust, I don't really like. I don't know. It's nice to get away from that center stacked exhaust on that C7 and stuff. I kind of like how it's duals out the corners of each part of the rear end. 4 of them, quad. They call that quad in America. They might call it like quadruporte somewhere else. I don't know. I'm just making up bullshit right now to pass time. But yeah, I don't know if I really like the square exhaust tips. But what else shape are you going to use? I mean, other than square. Oval? That wouldn't look right. Car's not oval. Car, triangle? That wouldn't look right. The car's not triangle. No need to go with an RX-8 rear end because that never looked good. Neither did the front end on that car. God damn, that car looked fucking weird. That car looked like a fucking... But I don't even know, man. It looked like a bag of Doritos flattened out with some fucking Cheetos in it, dude. What the hell? How you get, man, you can get me on the RX-7 talk. How you gonna go from an FD to a fucking, I don't even know what the thing is for that thing, but how you gonna go from an FD to an RX-8? I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened there, man. All I know is my back sweat's getting massive as my AC struggles to cool in 95 degrees. It's getting unbearable. So, the 2020 Vette, heard it looks like an NSX. Similar. The NSX, I don't know, man. I love the NSX. I don't think it's fully true to its old car because it's all-wheel drive. It's a gas motor and an electric motor, which is cool. I like that. But they should have made a clutch version. The Ferrari, people picking on it because it looks like the Ferrari. How the fuck can you pick on a car for looking like a Ferrari, man? Man, there ain't fucking nothing wrong with a Ferrari. Test boys. I gotta like open up my car a little bit to get the AC to kick back on. If you know why it's doing that, because it's probably low on Freon. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with a car looking like a Ferrari, a $200,000 Ferrari. Yeah, the copycat maybe? No, it's not a copycat. I don't think it looks like a Ferrari. For a mid-engine car, I think it looks like a mid-engine car. And to be honest with you, my first glance, I thought it looked like a McLaren without the rounded edges. That's what I thought. I didn't think it looked like, kind of like a 458 or a 488 or something like that. Like maybe a Ferrari. But definitely not a Ferrari. Come on, guys. Chevy's got their own style with this going in. A lot of gearheads have said this is the best looking Vette from since the 60s. Stuff like that. It might be. It might be. Hey, there's a pigeon. See? There's a pigeon. Oh, a pigeon butt. So anyways, the 2020 Vette, I'm excited about it. I really am. I think it's a good looking car. I think it's nice that they tried mid-engine out. Alright. My temperature gauge has been going up, and if I rev it up when I'm sitting still, it goes down. I think I'm going to pull the water, what the fuck is it called? It's so hot. The thermostat out for the summer. Because it's a work vehicle, and I really don't want to go into it. It could be a head gasket. It could be the water pump. It could be all kind of things, man. It could be sludged up from 6 years of antifreeze. It could be a lot of shit. So I kind of just want to leave it like this and just get it through the end of the year until us poor people get to tax time, and then I could do something about it. Talking about a 2020 Vette, and I'm talking about tax time. You damn right, man. Us lower level people of America, we love tax time, and you rich people hate it when we talk about love and tax time. Well, I fucking love tax time, man. And I also love AC, and I'd love it to work. Please give me AC before I get back to my house, man. Alright guys, this is going to be it for that, man. The 2020 Vette's badass looking. And there's room for electric motors in it, so that's cool. And an all-wheel drive system, so fucking right, man. You guys have a good one.